Hello and welcome to Scribe Tutorials. In this video I am going to walk you through downloading and installing the Scribe add-in for Word, also known as the SAI. We're going to install the full version of the SAI available for well-formed document workflow subscribers, but the process used for installing the free SAI Lite is practically identical to this. The procedure we'll be following is also described on the ScribeNet website. Simply go to scribenet.com, navigate to the documentation page, expand the SAI menu, and click on SAI Installation. Here you'll find the latest installation instructions and troubleshooting information. With that in mind, let's install the SAI. The first time you install the SAI, create a dedicated folder somewhere on your computer where you can place the SAI's reference files. Create the folder somewhere permanent. I'm going to navigate to my Documents folder, then create a subfolder called SAI. Next, we'll download the two zip archives that we'll be using to install the SAI. Navigate to the Downloads page from the Well-Formed Document Workflow menu. You must be logged into your Scribe account to download the SAI. If you do not see the SAI on your Downloads page, it likely means that you are not signed into your Scribe account. Log into your ScribeNet account by clicking the Digital Hub menu button. Once you are logged in, return to the download page and download the files. Under SAI, click the Download button. Download the Word template as well. Move the two zip archives from your Downloads folder to the SAI folder that you created. Unzip the folders in place. Right-click on each folder and click Extract All. Click through the dialog boxes to unzip them. I'm on a PC, so your screen may be slightly different if you're on a Mac. Once the files are unzipped, you can delete the zip files to get them out of your way. You'll now have two folders, SCML Word Template and SAI Setup. The SCML Word Template contains two important files, a Word template, and an SCML list text file. These files are used by the SAI when you're working in Word and will stay in this location when we're done installing. The SAI Setup folder is only used to install the SAI toolbar, and we can delete this folder after we've run the installer. We'll now run the installer to set up the SAI toolbar itself within Word. Double-click on SAI Setup.doc. This will open in Microsoft Word. If prompted, click Enable Content to allow the installer to proceed. Fill out all the registration information, review the terms, and select I agree. Click OK to install the SAI. You should get a pop-up box that says Installation Successful. If the program closes without giving you any messages, it's likely you missed one of the fields or didn't agree to the terms. If that's the case, reopen the setup file and confirm all the fields are properly filled out before clicking OK. After the installation successful message, the installer will automatically close and send your registration information to Scribe in a new web browser window. When you reopen Word, the SAI toolbar should be installed and appear in your ribbon. If this is your first time setting up the SAI, you will be prompted to set the location of the Word template and style list. These are the files we placed in our SAI folder earlier. Direct the SCML template to point to the SCML Word template .dot file, and direct the SCML list to point to scr scmllist.txt. These locations only need to be set once and will remain in place when updating the SAI. If you don't receive a prompt, you can set these file locations directly by clicking on the User Settings button in the SAI toolbar and changing the file locations from the SAI Settings tab. The installation is now complete. The SAI and the Word template are periodically updated. Major changes are described on our Updates page. To access the Updates page, go to scribenet.com, navigate to the Well-Formed Document Workflow menu, and click Updates. You can also check whether your version of the SAI is up to date from within the SAI. Click on the View README button, then check online for updates. You will be taken to a page letting you know if your version of the SAI is up to date. To update the SAI, you can follow the same procedure that we used to install it. Log into the website, go to our Downloads page, download the SAI, and run the installer. To update the Word template and SCML list, go to our Downloads page, download the Word template archive, and overwrite the files you placed in your SAI folder. This video was recorded on August 6, 2020. For the latest instructions, updates, and well-formed document workflow tips, go to scribenet.com. Thanks for watching, and check out our other videos for more tips to make the publishing process a little bit easier.